Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now usually I am against the death penalty. I'm not against it in all cases. But there are too many cases where someone is put to death and then it is learned that the person was innocent. Prosecutors and police have been known to suppress evidence that points towards the innocence of the accused persons. They've also been known to fabricate evidence. Sometimes witnesses commit perjury or are just mistaken. Even when all involved in the legal system behave properly, it just happens that sometimes innocent people are convicted. The standard for conviction for a crime is beyond a reasonable doubt, which is a fair standard. But I think once a person has been convicted, the standard for imposing the death penalty should be raised to beyond all doubt. This would make the death penalty extremely rare, which it should be. I mean, Texas is a perfect example of a state which just gives out the death penalty and has no qualms about executing people when there is strong evidence that they may be innocent. A Texas voter was asked about George W. Bush, who had allowed the execution of a man who the evidence says was probably innocent. And this is what the asshole said: "It takes a lot of balls to execute an innocent man. Actually, it takes a lot of cowardice to do that." And we learned just how big a coward George W. Bush was when he became president. Only a craven coward would start a torture program. But the case of Dzhokhar Tsarnaev is a perfect example of a death penalty case. The crime was particularly vindictive, cowardly, vicious, and cruel. And there is no doubt, none at all, that he did it. As a matter of fact, the only reason that I might vote against the death penalty is that it would end his suffering. Tsarnaev's life in jail is going to be very hard. He'll be a target for other inmates, so he will have to be kept in protective custody, which would mean he'd be in his cell most of the day and have very little interaction with others. And I don't think that even the people that do have some interaction with him are going to be interested in becoming his friend. So the hours will be long, endless monotony and drudgery. And that is exactly what I want for him. I want him to live a long, miserable life. And when he dies, I hope it is from an excruciatingly painful illness that takes a long, long time to kill him. Thanks for listening.